Hello everybody, my name is Wachara, and this is me at Games Tycoon 2. This is my Let's Play on very hard difficulty on the new map. So we haven't really got to take advantage of the new map yet. We're still kind of constrained to this building, but I feel like we're kind of starting to turn the corner financially. We should be able to afford one of these soon. I mean, obviously we're going to use this one because I'm probably not going to put a bathroom or staff room in it so people can run up here if they need to do that. Maybe a bathroom, but not a staff room. At any rate, the plan was, I believe, we were going to make a skill game. So let's just double check. I think the engine is up to date for skill game. It sure is. So let's make it skill game. I mean, we just made one somewhat recently, but that's fine. We just need to not do too many. The reason we're doing a skill game because we have an exclusive publisher contract, and their fan base is for skill games, right? So we're gonna do skill game. We're gonna do fantasy since it's the trend. Yeah, but it's really saturated. But we're also really good at it. So let's try it. Yeah, and actually, I realized something too. I'll get to what I realized in a minute though. So let's go with that engine, of course. Go with the bite, the Qatari. 2 million for the Commodore Pete. What do we got for dev kits? 1.8 for the Rodman is the most. I don't think that's worth my while. I'll just go with the 1.3 here. Okay, yeah, well, we're getting there. Okay, we got our copy protection in. So we have several things that are correct here. But one thing I realized is if you look at the game reports, game report for Robot Mayhem, I forgot that it tells you priority for game reviews. So it wants 40 gameplay, 10 graphics, 10% sound, and 40 for controls. Target group teenagers is good. Cyborgs was not good. And these are not right. We know that. So based off that, I'm actually going to go back. Oh, and there's one other piece of info in there that I kind of skipped over. That's important. Also, suitable subgenres for skill games. So we're going to do action for subgenre, I think. So we got to go back here for that. Action, okay. Because I think, like, if this is the first, although does it change the sliders when you do that? Yeah, maybe I should just learn how to make a skill game first. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so it's 40, 10, 10, 40, but because we get so much extra gameplay from QA, so the QA room gives extra gameplay. We do not have the rooms right now that give graphic, sound, or technical. Technical is controls. So I'm going to drop this way down, which lets me put the points in the other things to boost them up. Because our gameplay still will be our highest score because of QA, even though we're only at 10% here. And let's take a look at the letters for Robot Mayhem. Too much for core, better character design, too easy. So casual and hard and better character design, I think it was. So let's take some off the game length. Go with that. Yeah, that should be good. Turn everything on. And we get 12 of 20 things, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that are green, so they're important. So that should mean a pretty good review. And I guess we need to name our game. Kind of helps, apparently. We will call this Ancient Skills. Why? I don't know. Because, fantasy makes me think ancient for some reason. Maybe that's not really the best. So let's, that's really expensive. So we'll take that out, but we'll do the rest of it. And yeah, let's get started. So it has no hype. So we're actually going to pick up our office staff, put them in the marketing room instead of support room, and we'll do a games magazine. Or now let's just do some posters. Let's do 3 posters. That'll get us up to 15. Not for Dragon's Den. For Ancient Skills. That's cheap and quick and easy and gets us up to 15 hype, which is nice. It's good to at least have a little bit of hype going in, right? You don't want to go in with 0. I mean, you don't need... Obviously, having 100 hype would be ideal. You don't need to have 100 hype. So ancient skills, let's get it up to 25. Ooh, it got some on its own there. It's good though, that's getting hype on its own. Alright, so that's good enough for now. I don't want to spend too much on marketing because I don't know how good this is going to be, so we'll put them in customer support for now. We're going to continue development. And we will put them back to do some special marketing when this is a little closer to release, is the plan. Hopefully that works. Fingers crossed. Alright, so they're almost on improving gameplay, and then we'll switch over to bug fixing. So since they're getting to about that point, we can swing them back over, start doing some special marketing here. We will do a release beta demo. I think the game's far enough along that a demo should work, although it is pretty buggy. And do a pre-release for the press. Again, there are some bugs, but pretty good numbers there. Okay, we got 3 extra hype. Okay, Dragon's Den Dew. Off the market. Lost me money, but not a lot of money. So that'll be okay, I think. Because these games definitely made me money. Alright, so the special marketing is done. Let's put them back in customer support. Got 3% extra on our review score. Let's cancel... Or not, sorry. End automatic here and make sure there's nothing more relevant to research. Alright, so we're bug free. So I think 34 hype. What are we looking at for a score? 60 to 80. That's okay. I find usually we're on the upper end of these estimates. So if this is 75% or higher, I'll be quite happy with that. Should be very profitable, which is the key, right? So there's a lot of games of this genre and topic out there, but that's fine. Here we go, 76%. Beautiful. I mean, it didn't quite get over 80, but that's fine. What do we got for commission work? Ooh. Let's bang those out. And do a game report over here. Maybe some commission work here as well. Well, we already paid for this. We might as well work on it. Right? I don't need any more topics right now. Let's get this A done. Is there any commission work here? No, unfortunately. That means they're just going to sit and twiddle their thumbs. Which I never like, but it is what it is. So they're almost done with the commission work. Now we're going to do a couple updates. We're going to update each of these games. Then we're going to make a new one. We just got to figure out what kind of game we're going to make. Not a skill game. Probably not a puzzle game. I feel like we probably need to branch out and do something a little different. Probably the best idea I could have right now. Alright, so let's do an update for each of these games, starting with Fantasia. Then Ancient Skills. Alright, so our customer support is, queue is empty. We caught up, finally, so let's do a fan campaign here. Let's do a raffle. Get us 250 extra fans. I know it's not a lot, it's not going to make or break us, but hey, the more fans you have, the better, generally speaking. Do a little update for Ancient Skills. Should help keep sales high on both those games. Since we only have 2 games, I'm just going to do the middle booth. Saves me a bit of money as well. So this will get hype up for both these games, combined with the new updates they both had. That should make for fairly profitable games, in my opinion. So now we need to make a new game. What genre do we want to make here? Strategy. Strategy is the trend. We haven't made one yet, but I feel like that's probably the play. So let's make a strategy engine first. This is the trend for a while, right? Oh yeah, 34 more weeks. We can definitely get a strategy game out. Let's go with the Qatari. Sure. Get everything, all the good stuff in there. We'll call it the free tech engine. Okay, perfect. Yet sales bumped up for both these games due to the hype from the game convention, and the updates always gives a little extra hype as well. So they're finished with the fan campaign. So let's just do a little cheap one here. Just want to keep these folks busy, right? All right, so let's develop a game. This is going to be our first strategy game. So we don't really know where to put stuff, but that's fine. What kind of strategy game do we want it to be? What works with strategy? What works with strategy that we already have points in? Industrialization. We'll call this Industry Mogul. Sure. We'll make this for adults. Yeah. And where's our engine? There's our free tech engine. Byte. Atari. Commodore. Astro Arcade. Let's just double check. Yeah, I'm not going to switch to the Rodman now. Maybe I should have switched to it at some point a while ago, but I'm well past the point of it being smart to switch. Now I'm kind of, I'm committed. So I'm just going to leave. Actually, I'm going to put gameplay up. I'm pretty sure gameplay is important for strategy, right? You would think, in theory. Let's turn on everything relevant. Okay, 11 of 20. Cool. And of course, we're going to improve gameplay hard. Which is why I guess I shouldn't have turned the gameplay up. I kind of went against my own strategy there, but yeah, it's fine. What do we got? We got a new genre here. Platformer. Muzzle grab that. Oh no, Industry Mogul. Piece of music for the current game resembles too much a hit from the charts. To avoid a lawsuit, this piece of music was removed. Sad. Alright, we got modern 2D block graphics, so I'm actually going to cancel Platformer. It's still paid for when we go back to it. We don't lose the progress. Like, we don't lose the money we put into it. We don't lose the progress either. 200% chance of legends apply. I don't really have room for many legends right now, though, unfortunately. Alright, so let's grab these folks, put them in marketing. Let's do a little marketing for our old Industry Mogul here. Let's just do posters a couple of times, probably. I mean, it's getting some hype on its own, right? It's up to 4. But obviously we want it to be more than 4. Yeah. So lastly, let's do a game magazine. Well, get a little extra hype going. Then we'll do the special. Oh, there's, speaking of game developer legends. We got one. What is she a legend in programming? So I'm going to hire. And I'm going to take a look at the people I have in this room. Does it make sense to fire somebody? Yeah, I'm going to fire that person. Sorry. So hopefully it doesn't make people too upset that I fired somebody. I think firing one person's usually okay. It's when you fire a whole bunch that they get upset. Understandably so. Like, I'm not questioning that. Alright, so let's get the special marketing done here, and then we'll send this game out. But all these game developer legends, I don't know if I have space for them all, right? Leadership bonus. Oh, doesn't take breaks. But I don't want to fire too many people, so I'm just going to stick him in this room for now. Got to remember he's there. Got to remember that Billy Pudge is... Ooh, 11 hype. Nice. Billy Pudge is in QA for some reason. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. He's like, why am I in QA? Why'd they hire me to be in QA? Alright, so let's finish this. Ooh, 60 to 80. I'll take that for my first ever strategy game. For sure. That's awesome for my first ever strategy game. Now we can go make another puzzle game, because it's been a couple since we had a puzzle. Because, hey, puzzle games work for us, right? Yeah, 72. I'm okay with that. That should at least make its money back, right? Which is the important thing. Wow, look at all the commission work. Let's get through a bunch of that. We got another genre. Oh, that's platformer. We never did finish platformer. So special marketing. Let's do... Actually, we haven't put out demos for any of these games. Let's do that now. It's a little late, I realize, for most of them, but better late than never, right? Yeah, that's my bad. That's on me. I am not faking user reviews. It's not how I roll. I don't do it. No, sir. I care about my fans. I respect them too much to fake user reviews. Way too much. And Industry Mogul published another demo. So obviously we did pre-release demos. Now we're doing like demos. Wow, that's actually selling really well. Surprisingly well, if I'm being honest. Alright, so how's the customer support queue? Very low, but let's get it down. Let's get it down to 0. Easter eggs. So let's cancel this. We will come back to it. But Easter eggs is more relevant. We want to get this ready so that when we make our next game, which is going to be soon, ready to go. So let's cancel, send automatic. We'll finish this one. Then we're going to do a quick update for Industry Mogul. Did I update Ancient Skills as well? How much does it cost? 77,000. Yeah, 48,000 is a little better. 77,000 is a bit much, in my opinion. And then we'll do a quick update for Industry Mogul. And then we'll make a new game. So they got this queue down to 0 again. So let's do a fan campaign studio tour. Can I afford a studio tour? Now let's do a satisfaction survey. Why not? Nice and quick and easy. All right. We're going to do a puzzle game, right? Was the plan? Did I win any awards? Aw. Well, at least I didn't win worst. Oh, there's a bunch of new research. All right, so we're going to do a puzzle game, right? Was the plan? Probably a sequel. Let's make sure our engine is up to date. I don't think it is because we got that new graphic, right? Modern 2D block graphics. Yeah. So let's get that right quick. That won't take long. But that's fine. We don't need it to take long. Let's do market research while we have a free minute. And I just noticed something in that room that I want to investigate here momentarily. There's a new option that wasn't there before. Alright, so we are making a puzzle game. We are making a sequel. City Crush 3. Oh yeah. This time with a different subgenre. What would work with a city game? Hospital? City Crush 3 Hospital Havoc? Sure. B+, of course. Not A. It's too expensive. No, thank you. And Super Engine. Same old consoles we always do. Anything new out? Ooh, the Magma Olympus is actually up to 1 million. Ooh, personal computer. There it is. There's the one. We'll be making games for this right up to the very end of the run. Okay, well, we got Primitive by Optimax. Got these two up to 3 stars. Obviously, this one's fresh, but that's fine. 2 is wrong. 4, 10, 2, 2, 3. So obviously, that's got to be there. That's got to be there. That's the only way it can really go. And we're going to move this down all the way to 0. Because we can get our gameplay quite easily via QA. Right? Turn everything on that's relevant, which is most things. That's a lot of things. This is an expensive game. But I'll be very, very surprised if this is anything less. Even with this off, I'll be very surprised if this is anything less than 80%. In my opinion. Alright, so research. Let's finish off platformer. Got to get simulation at some point. So yeah, employee search. Okay, so I can go game designer. Well, I can pick whatever. See, I asked for this feature, not this specific feature, but I asked for something like this. So thank you very much, developer. I'm sure other people have as well, or he came up with it on his own. But specialist, young professionals. Okay, well, I don't have any room right now, but once I do expand down here, I will be using this feature for sure. So this is already at 50 hype, so I mean, I could do a TV spot would literally bankrupt me. So we're not going to do that. We will do special marketing, but that's going to be a little further along in the process. So we can just do customer support just to stay occupied. Market research says next trend will be action and druids. 95% of people play arcade cabinets regularly, but we are not there yet. We cannot make arcade cabinets. It's hard on harder playthroughs to do all that you know, side content. Side content's not the right word, but wow, Industry Mogul is selling really well. Like console development, it's hard to get into when you're on hard difficulties. You don't have the money to research it, right? I guess it's kind of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this, we're not done yet, but it's already 60 to 80. I feel like once we get it polished up some, we're going to be looking at 70 to 90. Yeah, that's a bunch of research. They're almost on a platformer, though. Do I want to put another desk in there? I mean, I can fit another desk. Because it's starting to get a little harder. All kinds of researcher options. Do we have any plants in there? Let's put a plant in there for that person. They like having plants. It makes them happy, and it makes them work better. Seems like a win-win to me, right? All right, so we're squashing bugs here. It is time to do the special marketing. Special marketing. City Crest 3, pre-release, or sorry, release beta demo. And we're going to do the pre-release for the press as well, obviously. All right, let's get these gameplay features done before we're ready to do the next game. And pre-release for the press. All right, so we're polishing right now. 5 extra hype, up to 64 hype. That's a lot of hype. That bodes well for my sales. Right? Like, very well. Got a new game developer legend. What are they good at? Graphics design. I do want that person, obviously. But I don't really have a place to put them. Alright, so let's release this game. Finish development. Yep, 70 to 90. As expected. That the large hype level is very encouraging as well. Nice. Okay, well, 80, that ties our record, I think. I believe. So let's do post-release demo. Get that hype even higher. What do we got for commission work here? Just a couple. We can bang those out. Get a little extra cash in my pocket. Do a game report for this. Should be locked in. I think we have all the sliders perfect for a puzzle game now. Ooh, 11 extra hype. Alright, so action evolution is now the trend. So let's research the next trend. So they were wrong. They were right about action, but they were wrong about druids. And they were right about racing, but wrong about karate. So they were right about the genre, but not the topic. Do we have any commission work here? We do. We do have more research, but it's console stuff that doesn't really involve us. Let's grab simulation, I guess. There's nothing else really important right now. Actually, I should make sure I have evolution, right? That makes sense. Do I already have it? I did not, so let's grab it. Let's do an update for City Crush 3. Full update? Ooh, it's expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. The way that's selling, yeah, I'm optimistic here. So I think it's time to do another skill game. So let's update our skill engine here. Get those modern 2D block graphics going. Yeah. Kind of questioning myself there, but no, I think it's the way to go. We're over $1 million for the first time. Technically, we could pay off most of our loan. I mean, I could borrow more and buy this property as well. But I don't want to rush into that. Alright, so sequel. Skill game. Ancient Skills comes out with 35 hype, 0.2 IP value. Or what, Mayhem, 25 hype, no IP value. So let's go with Ancient Skills. Ancient Skills 2. Make it for teenagers, actually. Subgenre action. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the skill game for now. We'll do an action game after this. Like a pure action game. Wow, the personal computer got a lot of users in a hurry. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm getting better. We'll be max stars on all of them except for the graphics after this, which is nice. Okay, so none of these are really right except what we already knew was right. So, where are we? Ancient Skills. Enthusiastic about the controls, yeah. Too short. Too much for core. Better character design. Too short. Better character design. Too much for core. And too much violence, too easy. And we need to take away 3 points. So it's got to be in these two. So let's try like that. We'll leave these sliders where they are. I think that should work. Got a lot of things to turn on here. Wow, that's like a lot. That's good though. That's a good thing. I mean, it makes it more expensive. But that's fine. We're going to improve gameplay. We're going to leave out the QA level design. Just a little too expensive. Already at 36 types. We don't need to do normal marketing. So let's grab everybody. And yeah, get them doing customer support. Get that queue down low again. Painting robot, go do your job. Thank you. I don't like the sound of that. Oh no, that's good. Okay, well, I'm going to take out a loan and buy this while the real estate prices are low. Right, that makes sense, I think. But I also need to research some stuff for that. I need to research. There's no point in getting the property without being able to make a training room, graphic studio, sound studio, workshop, or production. Not necessarily all of them. I am going to do the graphic studio for sure. That takes away all of my, pretty much all my money on hand. But that's fine. Like I said, I can get a loan of up to 3 million right now. And yes, I don't want to go too ham on a loan, right? Because I want to keep my interest low. But with the real estate prices being low, makes sense to do it now, I think. Beta demo. Continue development. Bruce got a lot of bugs to iron out yet. What's the type? 39 plus whatever we get for the special marketing. Now, it cannot work. It doesn't always work, but I think it will. So let's go large booth here. Get some extra hype for all 3 games. The City Crush 3 is still selling really well as well. This will help. Ooh, 15 hype. That's up to 70 hype. That's a lot of hype. That's up to 82. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty, feeling pretty good here, realistically. So we need to borrow about $1 million. So let's do that. Let's buy this property. Got it. Got the new property. And pretty soon we'll even be able to put stuff in it. Alright, so this is ready to get shipped. 79 hype. Only 60 to 80 though. But it's a skill game. It's not like a puzzle game where, you know, puzzle games we know exactly what to do. 60 to 80 is not bad for a skill game. I'm hoping, obviously, closer to 80 than 60. But there's a lot of things we're still trying to get experience in, right? Too is hurting our score, obviously. Yep, much closer to 80 than 60. Perfect. All right, so I'm pretty pleased. Although I didn't pay down my debt, I feel like getting this extra property is probably more important than paying down my debt, realistically. But I'm pretty happy with overall progress today. But that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.